Because I asked him yesterday, tonight, hey, you want to pick like this? Check for
Yes, Chief. Yeah, used to be 20, now only one.
Yes.
Gol! Hey! Hey! Oye! Good call. All right, Blues, we're ready to fire. Rumble tonight. You're gonna go
Falcons, can you hear me? Oh, Cardinals.
No, I was going to comment. Rain.
Mic test. Oh, hear me? The mic test. Falcons, can you hear me? Cardinals, can you hear me? Right on. Hey, semi-final game featuring the 1 seed, the Falcons, and the 4 seed, the Cardinals. Winner of this game will advance to the championship game, with the Padres still waiting for the winner of the quarterfinal game between the Bandits and Sandlot. Both teams, lineups up ready. Umpires are here. Home team, when you're ready, take the field. Yes. Like this. Like this.
Yes. Thank you, man. So much. I'm thinking of waiting. You want Zell or cash? We want cash. So one pick with things, cash. Did you make cookies and brownies? Or both? Mine. We didn't get to try it. Really? For real. Wow. Yeah. That's almost like, did you try the cookies? No. There's a, you guys, toilet paper?
It's okay. We got prepared. We got our.
Yeah, smart. Where's the fish? Okay, we're still not eating fish.
Like this. Like this. Thank you. Hey, can you hear me?
So once again, good evening and welcome to tonight's ball game between the fourth seed Cardinals versus defending champ Falcons, and home team will be the Falcons, and due up for the Cardinals. Leading off will be the catcher Gerald Cabrera, followed by Noki Saralu on deck. And first pitch, high and inside.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are streaming away, and we just had the first pitch, and we are in the playoffs to see who's going to move on. This is the Falcons. They finished first place on the year. They're taking on the Cardinals. Falcons, the home team, they'll be batting second. This is the Cardinals. They're leading off, and that's a grounder foul. Cardinals wearing the dark blue tonight, and looking every bit like the champs they are from last year. Falcons going to be in white tonight. We'll tell you a little bit more as we continue here. Oh, that's a hit by a pitch, and Gerald's just going to keep on going. Make his way to first base. And that's how they start off. I'm sure Gerald would have preferred to not be hit by that pitch, but he's also happy just to get on base to get this party started. Got it. All right, R.J. Ringill on the hill. And take that time to finish filling this out here. All right, RJ loading up. That one's going to be called that for a strike. Quite a bit different from watching the boys play softball. They were moving with a purpose back then. These guys going to be very methodical, going to take their time because this is the playoffs here for the SAIPAN Baseball League. 9 innings of action tonight. None of that 7-inning stuff. Nope. That's regular season talk. We are going to be out here just playing a full game of baseball, and we are going to love it. Okay. Ooh, that's going to be fair. Down the third base side. And boy, if Gerald got some wheels, he does not. He's going to stay over there at second. Seemed like he was kind of hanging out a little bit. Wasn't sure what the call was going to be, but he did get hit to get on base, so maybe that was part of it. But that was a great shot. There he is. Partner in crime rolling in here as I get finished setting this stuff up here. Trey Dunn, welcome to the party. Be happy if I give you some. There's a ball. I gotta give you some volume though this time. I didn't give it to you at the beginning.
Yeah, just give me a little bit, just to see how it feels.
All right, so we've got we're on batter number 3. This is the Ogden Bomber, the Amish Assassin, the Pill Pusher, Eli Ogdenbaugh, your center fielder. Showing bunt. And he does bunt. And that thing is going to be fair.
Bunt.
Here's the. Oh, foul.
Oh, I guess it bounced down there, right? Foul first.
Wait,
but-
story of the game right there. Look at Bennon's head. Bennon, oh, man, that dude is rocking a mop right there.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it got bleached out.
Yeah, NSYNC called. They said they want their haircut back.
Bennon Timberlake, the catcher, looking good. He's bringing sexy back for the Falcons. Here comes the pitch from RJ. Ooh, that looked good, but maybe a little bit too high, maybe a little bit outside, whatever it is. I don't know. Who's behind home plate? Who's the umpire? Tony Satur. I should have known. Ooh, that one's going to be a nice clean bunt. Oh, can't field it. Everybody's going to be safe.
Wow. I was going to say that one wasn't quite as good, a little too hard, but making them play defense is a good strategy maybe.
Yeah, well, Henry Uggan unable to get that one. Again, this is back-to-back blondies. Henry over there on third base.
Did they get together as a team and all dye their hair?
I don't know.
Make them take their hats off.
We could take a look around. We could do that for our team, but I wouldn't need as much bleach in my hair because I'm missing some spots there in the back. Here's the windup and the pitch. Ooh, that one's going to be foul down the third base side.
Yeah, I feel like that would just burn your scalp.
It's happened. I actually did that when I first got out here. Ended up doing the whole bleached hair thing.
Yeah, it was the 90s.
Well, 2003.
It was really close. I was making a joke, and I didn't realize it was quite that close. But yeah, I mean, 2000s, you know, Topher Grace probably still had blonde tips.
Ooh, that's a big shot out there to left field, and it's still going. Oh, it's a caught by the fence, and Gerald is going to score. That's going to be a nice sacrifice fly. So that's a great one. But Gerald is going to score on that one.
All right, let's see what Poland's got going on here.
Ooh, that one's going to be a chopper up the middle. Here's a throw. Got the double play.
That's how you like to finish him off with the DP.
We're up number 3, but not after. Cardinals came up with 1 run. And do up the Falcons.
Hey, Ray, I missed something. So Gerald got hit by a pitch. I already, you're fine. All right, there we go. There we go. Got everything else squared away. I'm going to keep continuing to get this stuff down over here. Just playing a little bit of catch up, and that's good with fries. Yeah. Playing a little bit of catch up, getting this whole thing lined up for us today. Ah, wrong button.
Yeah, we took a break. It's been weeks, maybe a month without baseball.
Well, you.
Oh, yeah, it's been months for me, maybe.
Yeah, I came out here on August 23rd to a game that didn't happen.
Oh, yeah.
That's when we had the lights. The night before, on the 22nd, though, we had the Blue Jays and Padres, where the Padres ended up winning thanks to a 6-run 4th inning. That thing was pretty wild. Anyway, the game between the Sandlot and Bandits still should be played tomorrow. We'll see. It's all weather dependent right now because the lights are up along the third base side, and they are fixed, which is good, unlike my dog. Well, one of them, anyway. So the Falcons now are going to get their first ups. They finished the season looking like regular season champs. They only fell once. They finished 9-1. They scored 84 runs against 32 allowed. The Cardinals, on the other hand, went undefeated last year, dropped 3 this year, but they are an offensive powerhouse, scoring 132. Nobody was even close, and allowing just 44 runs. So we got a pretty good matchup here tonight, Trey.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still impressed that the Cardinals lost 3 times. Like, yeah, everyone has an off game here or there, so, you know, I didn't expect them to go undefeated again, but 3 times seems like a bit much for the amount of skill they have. I
never seem to have off games.
Yeah, I've seen that. You're always consistently bad.
Thankfully, we have a whole lot of honesty up here. This is a no-spin zone. Got to give Trey his props on that one.
I mean, you kind of set me up for that.
You rat bastard. How could you do that to me?
I had time to think about it and go, oh, no, that's the correct decision. It's too good of a setup.
That is too good of a setup. You did the right thing. You made the right call. All right. Well, tonight we had the option of just hanging out at the studio to do the game.
Yeah.
And just enjoy some beverages, which everybody would have enjoyed. Instead, we said no.
Yeah, we're here.
We are dedicated. We are coming down here. We're going to call this game, and we're going to call it in person, live, to get every penny of that $3 million salary that we're getting this year just for doing these ball games.
$3 million? I'm only getting $3.
Well, don't worry. One day, if you are bad enough at soccer, you too can get paid $3 million for doing play-by-play.
I moved down to the 2nd division this year, so getting worse.
That's a good thing, though.
Yeah, no, that'll be a fun thing, I think.
All right, well, we got a lot of folks in the house watching the game tonight. We want to welcome you all out here. We're going to see KJ Villagomez on the hill. Oh, got to turn that volume down. Kapow. Facing AJ Evangelista, your leadoff batter for the Falcons, the team from Tonopah. Here comes the pitch. Wow. Little laser beam.
Fast, a little low.
I want to say hey to all you guys watching from all over the place. See all you guys out there, even some of our viewers from Guam. Let us know what's going on. Hey, Max Pangilinan, that is KJ Villagomez on the hill. Here comes his second pitch. Woo, dude is dealing.
Throwing some spicy pitches down there.
And you just got to find his strike zone a little bit, but they are coming in hot.
Yeah, and he's around the strike zone. He's not out and about. He's close.
Oof, 3 inside pitches. I think he's got a tight shot group at least.
Yeah, no, I think, like, from up here, it looks like, you know, he's painting around the strike zone. Might be a fatter marker. Might not be a skinny one, but, you know, he's right around there. He's just got to find it.
Oh, that's 4 pitches. Oh, he called a strike on that one. It looked like all the others.
That one was further out inside than the last 2, I'm pretty sure. But I'm not down there.
Is that McQueen out there? And is that Hector? Okay, that's who we got. Ooh, that's a big foul ball. So now 3-2.
Wow, he got around on that inside pitch.
By the way, that's Tony Satur behind home plate calling balls and strikes. Hector Ephraim is out there by first base. And McQueen Masaharu, he's out there by third base. So we got a 3-ump setup. Got folks all around the outfield. Got a ton of folks watching the game tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. Watching some great baseball here. AJ Evangelista still at bat, the leadoff batter for the Falcons. That one's in the dirt, ball 4. And so, just like the Cardinals at the top of the inning, the Falcons lead off with a base runner. And that's going to bring up Tunchu Narita. So how you been? You been giving snakes breaks or what?
No, we don't give snakes a break.
That's the way to go.
I did take some snakes on some planes, though.
Nice. Was it a soul plane?
The soles of my feet were in it.
Getting deeper here. All right, KJ with the pitch. Ooh, that one's grounded foul. Third base side.
Yeah, but went and did a little training on Tinian and Roto with one of our transmitter snakes, so that was a good time.
Transmitter snakes.
Yeah, it's different than a trouser snake.
That was the direction I was going in. We need some of those transmitter beetles over there. Ooh, low, and the runner is going to advance. AJ is going to trot his way over to second base, take advantage of that pass ball. Jeez, the lights at the track just went on, and those suckers are bright.
Yeah, one of them looks like it's
Pointed here.
Pointed right
Gosh,
here, yeah.
Burning out my retinas like I'm looking at an eclipse.
And we're gonna have to bring the booth cam back.
Tobot, you got to come back and tint these windows on the other side now because those lights are so bright. Holy cow. Ooh, that's going to be a grounder, going to make it all the way out to right field.
Score?
No, is AJ coming? He is coming. The runners are telling him to come. There, is he telling him to slow down? And it's a tie game.
Wow.
RBI single. A great grounder out there to right field, and AJ Evangelista able to speed around the bags.
Brad, can you tell me what the rules are for folks staying in the dugout? They look like they had about 5 third base coaches on that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people come out. I would say that there's probably not a rule as long as they don't interfere with the play. How many games have you seen where you got the people gathered around home plate for home runs and stuff like that? So I think it's probably okay.
I mean, I think home run is maybe a little different than an active play there.
Yeah, because that would go where you'd run around all 4 bases instead of just
the 3.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. That one's got to be outside.
He's outside, ball.
Yeah, even look, see their first base coach? He's got a little blondie thing going on over there, too. Maybe it's not the whole team, though. It's not the whole team. But this is Henry Uggan, your third baseman, at the plate. Showing bunt, and it's a nice, goes foul. They're just trying to play some small ball, get things going.
Yeah, a lot of bunting in this game so far.
And, hey, it's a win or go home for this contest. That's right. It's not. There's no series. It's just you lose and you're done. You win, you advance. So here we are again in the bottom of the first, all tied up at 1. No outs. Run around first.
And he goes.
Ooh, it was. Oh, look at that throw from Gerald. He probably could have kept going if he didn't dive in there. Gerald Cabrera got one of the best arms as a catcher in the entire league. There's only a couple of people that can throw like him.
That one was a bit off the mark there.
It was. But you got Eli Augenbaugh backing you up, too. You can see he ran in just in case. Ooh, that one's going to be high and inside for a ball. Hey, folks, if you haven't done it already, be sure that you like and follow our NMI News Service Facebook page. We'll be able to know when everything's happening. We just keep getting subscribers, and we are loving it. Ooh, KJ's going to throw to, there was really no one there to throw it to, so he just kind of threw it over there to Pat Tenorio.
At least he threw it to Pat instead of Eli.
Eli. That worked out just fine. And also subscribe to us over on YouTube at NMI News 670. Ooh, swing and a miss for Henry. So the YouTube channel, NMI News 670. That's the NMI News Services YouTube channel. Trying to get that up to 1,000. Once we get up to 1,000, that is when the algorithm swings things in our favor. So if you haven't done that, please take a moment and do that as well. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, that one's going to be fouled up and away.
Right towards Brad's Van of Justice.
News Van of Justice. That is its name. Doesn't have like a cool, it doesn't have like a person's name.
Yeah, just News Van of Justice.
Yep.
Can you get it like a decal that says News Van of Justice? You can put NMI News Service really small under it.
That should just get. Oh, he got hit in the back.
Is that the back or the side of his helmet? That was close.
I thought it hit him right between the numbers when he twisted around. Then we could watch the replay.
I was thinking it got him in the ear guard.
It might have hit him in the ear guard. Looking at that second, and he's pointing to his head on that one too. I mean, just that'd be a tough place to to get hit in the ear if there was not an ear guard.
Yeah, I think that's why they have ear guards, because I would not want to get hit with a baseball, but I feel like the ear might be my second least favorite
Right
spot.
in the ear. Here comes Darren Pua. He's your DH. I think he was the guy. Oh, look at the runner going. And he's going to be out by a mile.
And on a third.
So Tanchu is thrown out.
Getting a little coaching up there on his way back to the dugout, saying, hey, it's too early in the game to be stealing third.
Well, both runners went, so
I think
Henry's safe at
yeah,
second.
I think Henry just sort of noticed that he was going to end up at second either way, and it was a great time for him to take that base, and Tanchu got out at third.
So last time we saw the Falcons, it was a bit ago. Now, hold on, I'm trying to go back to see when we saw them last. Jeez. Well, this is their first playoff game.
So we
For
definitely
sure.
didn't see him in the playoffs.
Yep. Oh, that's a high fly ball to center field. Eli calling for it. Makes the catch. Here comes the throw. The runner's going to advance to
he's gonna
third. No,
be
he's going to be out of there. What a gun.
Oh,
No. The throw was, the timing was great. It was just off by about 6 feet.
Yeah.
But it was a great throw.
From us not watching where the third baseman was standing, it looked like he was out by a mile. But
I wasn't looking at the base. That's the problem.
That's me neither. I was just watching the throw. It's like, oh, that's a great throw. And then it's like, yeah, it was very hard and fast, but it wasn't quite on line.
All right, so that's going to bring up your catcher, Benin Iguel. Here with 2 down, scores tied. Run around third, base hit's going to give the Falcons the lead. You can see there's a bit of sand out there on the field. There's no shortage of it. There is like the sand dunes of Capistrano behind the track and field.
I've been looking out for those scary worms back there.
A dune. Here comes the pitch. Yeah, the spice trade. That's our new export.
Yeah. Man, that's a lot of sand. And I don't even confirm that, but I think it's from Sugar Dock. But I would have thought that it would have smelled bad, like the beach back there. But I haven't noticed any smell.
It's got to smell sweet like sugar. There's a grounder over to second. Should be fielded easily by Pat. It is, and that's the throw. And that's going to do it for him. So the nice 4-3 going to close it out. All right, so the score is now 1-1, and as we move to the top of the second inning. Josh, I saw your comment up there. You're like, hey, what's the defensive lineup for the Cardinals? Good news. I got an answer for you. Let's start at the pitcher. You've got KJ Villagomez. He's throwing to Gerald Cabrera behind the plate. Over at first base, Tony Tenorio. Second base, Pat Tenorio. Third base, TJ Sablon. At shortstop, Noki Saralu. Left field, John Diaz. Center field, Eli Augenbaugh. And right field, Poland Masaharu. And since we're going through defensive lineups, why not tell you what's going on with the Falcons as they take the field? By the way, look at that magnificent hair behind home plate.
Is that Troy Polamalu?
Troy Polamalu is jealous of this guy. All right, not sure who that is, but we'll get to that. Here's the defensive lineup for the Cardinals. On the hill, R.J. Rungel. He is pitching to catcher Benin Iguel. At first base, Tristan Narita. At second base, Tanchu Narita. At third base, Henry Uggan. At shortstop, A.J. Evangelista. Then over in left field, you've got Jonathan Narita. Center field, I.J. Tagita. And in right field, MJ Uggan. Your designated hitter for the Cardinals is Nate Camacho. And for the Falcons, your designated hitter is Darren Pua. All right, here we go. This will be your first baseman, Tony Tenorio, not wearing a hood tonight.
Where's the hood? Where's the hood at?
He doesn't want to stop those warm-up. Who is that number 6? Right there with the hair. Henry Iguel? Henry Iguel just showing off those flowing locks.
Yeah, he wins the hair award.
If he is locked in a tower, he's going to be able to let his hair down and let his rescuer help him up. Henry Iguel, our new Rapunzel. That is impressive right there.
I should have never cut my hair, Brad. I could be like that.
All right, RJ's on the mound, pitching to Tony Tenorio. We got some bright lights over there in center field.
Just a second.
Oh, called a first pitch strike. Folks, tonight's game brought to you by IT&E. IT&E providing us with the bandwidth that we need to bring this game to you. When you find yourself looking for an internet provider, ask Blue. All right, RJ gets the sign from Bennon. Here is the big windup and the delivery. Ooh, that looks pretty good, but I guess you could hold it there for a half an hour. And
which one that was, but it looked good from up here, but we didn't have the best angle on it.
you get one of those Diet Cokes.
Diet Coke, tell you what. Have me about 15 Dr. Peppers.
I gotta pay. All right, RJ, here comes the pitch. Ooh, that's a nice shot. Going to be making its way to right field. And Tony Tenorio with a nice leadoff single. Doing it the old-fashioned way. And now your third baseman, TJ Sablon, making his way to the plate for his first at-bat for the defending champion Cardinals.
All right, let's see if they're going to be aggressive here, or they're just going to keep trying to piece together some hits.
Are they going to be aggressive, B-E aggressive?
Maybe.
Oh, that one's going to be fouled out into the parking lot. And it is making its way out there through all those empty spaces. People know that that's not the place to park, but don't worry if you're there in the dark and it come back to the car and with broken glass, there's a guy who will fix it and fix it fast. His name is Romy. You can make him your auto glass homie by calling the SAIPAN Auto Glass Pro 235-9037. RJ looking around. He's thrown back to first, and they all fall down.
It looked like they were like camping. We're going to go feet to face.
That's it. Stay close. It's cold. Okay. And TJ Sablon. Oh, boy, that was
Right in his hip
awfully
pocket.
close.
Didn't quite get him, though. I think if he had had his other back pocket out, he might have hit his back pocket.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ooh, I didn't notice her walk in, but I just caught her a glimpse of her on my right eye. She's up here taking photos for the SAIPAN Tribune. It's Leigh Gassis. She's out here covering these games. Here, this one's going to go up and over us and into the parking lot as well. If you go out and find a broken windshield, don't be like Harry Potter and say, bloody hell. Go down the street and give your favorite window guy a yell. Make Romy your auto glass homie. The SAIPAN Auto Glass Pro 235-9037. Ooh, throwing it back to first again. Well, these lights are nice and bright. We had a few dark patches that held up the game even when the weather was great. We weren't able to get this postseason continued because of the wiring issue and the water in the lines with the rainy season, but it's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, it looks nice. Oh.
Ooh, there's a grounder over to third. The throw to second is in the dirt, and he had a hard time getting it out of his glove. I don't know what happened with Henry on that one, but just could not get the handle of it. Maybe it got stuck in the old mitt.
Mm-hmm. It looked like maybe the throw wasn't quite where he expected it, and then he was kind of bobbling it or something. I don't know. They got the one out. They got the lead runner. That's a good way to stop the scoring, is to cut down that lead runner. And
oh, did they get him? I didn't think he got him on that one. Oh, good. There you go. Well, that's so much for Tony Tenorio. And John Diaz, your left fielder, is at the plate now.
do they all have yellow gloves? No, just a few of them.
It's the Lego look.
Yeah, all the primary colors.
Oof. It was a good-looking swing, but it just wasn't there. John Diaz.
Still got folks trickling into the outfield out there.
Indeed. Big game tonight. Ooh, the runner is going. Here comes a throw from Bennett. That's a great throw. He
Oh,
might got
on
him.
his face.
Oh, he called him safe.
You really called him safe?
He did call him safe.
Because the pitcher's leaving.
Yeah, but he got him. I don't know how you could call him safe on that because he got him right in the chest or in the face.
Like, I think if he hadn't caught the ball, it would have hit him in the face.
McQueen's not going anywhere. He's still staying there. Everybody seems to think he's out except for the umpire. And the runner's like, it wasn't me.
Yeah, I'm going to stand here and not argue that I'm out because I think you're going to let me stay. And are they appealing to home plate, which seems like a weird appeal since he's further away, but
We've seen it before. It was a great throw by Bennon. They're going to try to just get resettled here and get back out there because the call is going to be safe, so there's a stolen base for TJ, but he looked like he was dead to rights. Bennon's like, well, check fan my hair. All right.
a little rotation of the umps here, getting over to the correct bases.
More folks pulling in to watch this game. It's great that you're watching and you're listening here, but it is great to see people making their way to the stadium tonight. The old ballpark. It seems like I'm maybe overstating it by calling it a stadium, but it's a great ballpark for sure.
What is a stadium, Brad? It's a field with some seats. I think we got those things here.
I just thought it was more enclosed, like maybe it goes all the way around, but not so much, maybe.
I mean, there are you know, stadiums that aren't all the way enclosed, you know. I don't know.
Well, when I find myself wondering that, I often use Google. This one's followed right back here to us. It says a large, usually roofless building with tiers of seats for spectators at sporting events. Number 2 is a tiered structure with seats for spectators. What do you think? Would you say that we have tiered seating?
I haven't seen anyone crying yet, but the game's not over. I mean, we have a set of bleachers on each side, so I'm going to go with probably not. I mean, maybe you could argue that one set of bleachers is tiered seating, but...
Ooh, there's a grounder to first. It's a race to the bag. There you go.
Look, it doesn't stop running all the way back to the dugout. Some excitement there. These Falcons look like they're excited to be here.
They are amped. They are amped. All right, well, that's going to be a whole lot of nothing for the Cardinals as we move to the bottom of the second inning. All right. Well, Trey, dude, it's good to have you up in the booth. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, partner.
It's been a minute. Yeah, the last baseball game I watched, I was in Honolulu, like heckling you in the comments.
Oh, look at I love this. Tobot Castro in our comments, giving links to the to our YouTube channel with this, which is great. And he's like, moderators, I'm not a spammer, just sharing for those who want to watch on YouTube. Tobot, you are the man, dude.
Yeah, appreciate that.
By the way, if you've got some windows that need tinting, he's the guy offering shady solutions. He's the tint man from Dan, Tobot Castro. Check him out, and he will dark you out. Is that a thing?
Dark you out?
Hashtag dark you out.
I think they don't let people do that anymore, Brad. You'll get canceled for that.
A little dark humor. Okay. Well, it reminds me of a joke. I'll just say an interaction. I'll tell you about it later. All right. KJ on the mound. Here's his first pitch of the second. Ooh, great one. And
Wow.
Jonathan's going to foul that one away down the first base side.
KJ's looking good when he's pitching, though. I mean, made some contact on that one. Still a foul ball, but those pitches are really just popping out of his hand.
All right, here's the pitch. Ooh, low and outside. So today was take an extra dessert day.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, big swing, and it just kind of cuts off the skinny part of the bat. Here's the flick to first, and he's out of there.
Yeah, at first I wasn't sure if that pitch hit him or if it hit the bat. So close to his body when he swung at it.
I thought he swung and he missed, but again, just got it on the narrow part of the barrel. And that's going to bring up MJ Uggan, your right fielder. So, Trey, we were talking politics earlier. So who are you going to vote for at the House of Representatives?
I do not like the scene of my House of Representatives. Or
Oh, no.
okay.
Washington. You don't, of course, I'm kidding. I don't expect that to be an appropriate question.
Just thinking about voting for either you or Robbie. You know, between the four of us, I feel like, Robbie probably has more legal background. Maybe would know like some of the things that he should and shouldn't do. You might be a better orator and be able to rally some votes a little better. But yeah, I mean, those are kind of what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, we could run as a team. So you're not just running you know what? That might be a good approach for running for that kind of an office by saying, I'm not just running, I'm running, and these guys are going to be my team. We have a plan.
Yeah, that way maybe you could be like, we're not going to always have to be back and forth between DC and here. Somebody will switch out, So if you need something.
Ooh, that one's a little bit high. Just imagine, though, now that we figured out that we could do the play-by-play remotely, if we were in D.C., right now it would be 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:09. We could wake up early, do the play-by-play of the SAIPAN Baseball League, and still get to the House chambers. That's a grounder fielded by the third baseman. Let's see this throw. Woo! Man, what an arm.
Nice throw.
Nice throw. Holy crap. That thing was almost burst into flames on its way over from third base. TJ Sablon with a cannon.
Yep.
All right, that's going to bring up Tristan Narita, your first baseman. His first at-bat of the night. Ooh, went golfing.
Coach KJ with a little off speed there, a little curve, I think. Kind of everybody was keying in on his fastball, and he switched it up on him.
Ooh, that pitch went behind him. Probably not the way you want to go.
Yeah, he's definitely got the batters off balance.
I know we're sitting here chomping on Chex Mix. I didn't know that we were going to have the game tonight till later this afternoon, so I didn't make the call to Godfathers. Might be able to have that for tomorrow, tonight's game. But, dude, you know what I found out they have at Godfathers starting next week?
Uh-oh.
Here's the pitch. Ooh, off the barrel of the bat, going to go foul down the third base side. Monday through Wednesday, a pizza lunch buffet.
No way.
All you can eat pizza for $10.99.
No.
Yes.
I will
And
be so fat in there every day.
here's the pitch. Ooh, that looked good. And it looked so good, he swung around and got nothing. So 3 up, 3 down. Cardinals looking pretty good right now. Both teams looking pretty good right now, actually.
Man, that's amazing. Like,
That deal?
yeah. Well, I did outside of the deal. I mean, like, the deal, it's amazing, but like just the things that I like about Godfather's Pizza sometimes, I forget you can order a single slice, but like I already know what's gonna happen. Like they're gonna have multiple kinds, right? So like I like the pizza there a lot. But sometimes I'm like, you know, I'd really like a pepperoni or a meat lovers, but I don't really want to eat a whole pizza of that because it's gonna be kind of like filling and, you know, like you're gonna have that sort of pizza belly of like eating that whole thing, because I know if I order a whole pizza, maybe I should only have 2 or 3 slices, but I'm gonna eat 5.
Pizza buffet, $10.99. All you can eat. Starts at 11 to 1:30. That's 2.5 hours of pizza,
But
and $4.99 mugs of beer.
Oh my god, how am I gonna work after that, Brad?
You're gonna have to take a half day.
Yeah, but yeah, like I mean, I'm already picturing it. I can go in, I can have a pepperoni slice, I can have a meat lover slice. I don't know if they're gonna have meat lovers or not, but you know, guaranteed they're gonna have pepperoni and cheese. Those are the staples, but I can have one of each. I don't have to pick. I don't have to order a whole pepperoni pizza and then be like, I gotta eat a ton of pepperonis. It's a lot of grease, you know, all those pepperonis. But I can just have one, and then I can switch to cheese. I can have some veggies on my pizza, maybe. Like, I don't know. The possibilities. I'm overly excited.
Well, there's a lot of possibilities here tonight. We're back to the top of the lineup for the Cardinals. Gerald Cabrera at the plate. And got some nice contact, but fouled on the third base side. He got hit by a pitch in his first at-bat in the first inning. Toma, we could do that. Let me take a look at my calendar for next week. Might have to meet you down there in the news van of justice. It looks totally doable. Monday, September 9th. We should just make a plan. Ooh, low one inside. Go down to the little country of Garapanistan. Get us a lunch buffet at Godfather's. Pizza. And we could do it again on Tuesday and Thursday if we want to. But Monday, that sounds like an awesome deal. Definitely got to try out they didn't specify what type of beer for that mug either. Might have to ask Scotty what's that all about.
Yeah, I mean, they've got normally like 6 to 8 different things on tap there. Lately, the last couple times they've all been pretty solid beers, you know? It's not like choosing between Bud Light and Miller Lite. It's like They got some IPAs, they got some red ales, they got some, pale ale. They got some different stuff.
I think the one that I started, I was enjoying Longboard.
Longboard is good.
And
nice lager.
Yep. Ooh, that looked. Oh, it's outside. No, he called it a strike. Gerald goes down looking.
Hit the corner on that one.
Going down looking doesn't happen a whole lot in Garapan, but it happens here tonight. So that's one down. Noki Saralu coming up. He singled in his first at-bat of the night. Let's see if I got the right beer. It was 8:05, and it was on tap. And that stuff.
They had that one on tap?
Yep. It's my replacement for Longboard, and man, that stuff is smooth.
It is very good.
It is dangerous because it's so easy to drink, and it tastes so good. And next thing you know, you're on beer number 2.
And then after that, beer number 3.
Noki Saralu, though, he's rocking the hood tonight. You might have been borrowing it from Tony Tenorio.
They're just passing it around.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Hood.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to make any jokes about that. Got a nice smoke rolling in from out there at Sun Palace. Doesn't look like Sun Palace is on fire, though, so that's good.
Yeah, that is good. Ooh, that was a little lightning bolt coming down the pipe, but going outside. So 1-2. So on the PA down here, if you're hearing that man, the myth, the legend, Ray Palacios on the PA, letting everybody in the stadium know what's going on. See, I went back to stadium. Ooh, that's a shot into left field. And Noki's a happy guy. He's just admiring it as he's running down to first base.
I was talking some trash. He's excited. talking it up to the pitcher, asking him how he liked that, asking him again, and using some...
He is talking trash to the pitcher.
Exaggerative arm motions.
Come on.
I'm bigger than you. I have more muscles. You're a very skinny man. That's what he said.
Why? I'm not used to seeing this kind of trash talking.
Wow.
But it's elevating. This is usually when the umpires get involved. I don't know what they're talking about, but you got the coaches talking with the umps right now. And maybe he's going to tell them, hey, let's dial it back. Does this count as a mound visit?
No, he didn't cross the line.
Look, he's walking out there right now.
Oh, yeah, it does. He did cross the line. That counts. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why. So Nogi is pretty upset about this. He seems to be the one instigating it.
You never know.
Not sure why he's all riled up, though.
Yeah, well, you don't know where it started. Did it start tonight? Maybe it started in social media. Maybe.
Could have started at barbecue last week.
Could have started at softball.
Someone's sister could be involved. Who knows? Could be all sorts of bad stuff happening.
Here, let's watch a clip. Speaking of ladies getting involved, we have Louisa up here taking care of the camera angles, taking care of the scoreboard for us up here in the booth. Oh, throw to first. You almost thought that he was happy to make him dive on that one. Good looking stuff.
Yeah, that would have been an interesting end to that argument, though, if he had picked him off.
What if he just keeps throwing the first? Oh, that's a high fly ball. Benning could get it. Nobody can find it right now.
Yeah, I think it's...
It hits into the net.
Yeah.
Look at that little umpire cap that Tony's got. Looks like he's ready to start a biker gang.
Like a pedal biker gang.
One strike on the batter.
There is the throw. Again, Eli Augenbaugh at the plate. He's wanting to let this rip. Oh, geez, way high.
Over his head.
Throwing back, and that was a great throw. Ben and Gerald, boy, they got some good throws over there from behind the plate.
I think if first baseman had been a little more on top of it, he could have possibly gotten it.
Bagel chips. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Woo! That's a shot to left. Going to drop in fair for
Yes.
sure. And look at him go. Noki's going to slide in and be safe at third. The throw to second, and he's going to be gone by a mile. Oh, he's calling him safe.
What?
How that these are two crazy looking calls in the field.
How was that safe? Can you?
I have no idea. He got him way ahead of time.
Did you say drop the ball or like what happened?
I don't know.
I'm so confused. Like I don't have the answer.
I don't either. But holy cow, he looked way out of there.
I mean, the ball beat him to the bag by almost second.
Keep in mind, that's the second time that there was a throw to second base where it looked like the runner was out that he got called safe.
So the first one was kind of a bang-bang play, and I thought maybe the umpire didn't turn around quite quick enough to really see it good. That one was in slow motion for me up here, I felt like. Looked like very obvious, but maybe I missed something.
Well, the Falcons going to have to play flawless, that's for sure. They got to stay in the game. Can't let that stuff bother them. But it certainly seems tough, especially they are the home team. There's a big swing and a miss. For Nate Camacho, your designated hitter. Had a big sack fly to get the Cardinals their first run. That's a pretty healthy leadoff there. Ooh, that's a shot down, and that's going to be a run. It's going to be 2 runs because he's sending them around, and there are 2 runs scored by the Cardinals. And what a difference.
Wow, Nick with 2 RBIs there.
Really see the impact of that call, right? Yeah.
Man. I still can't get over that call. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, the Falcons going to be a little pissed off probably about that for a little while. Oh, jeez. See Josh Jones' comment.
Oh, wow.
Killing me. That's hilarious, brother. All right. Ooh. Oh, inside. Can I get that other Diet Coke? I would have brought more. See, it's got the old headphone stuff all over it, too. So I had the headphone in the bag.
I thought those were the little black fly things.
No.
'Cause it's that time of the year.
I have seen them.
I haven't seen them a ton this year, but I've seen them.
Ooh, that's a high fly ball to center field. IJ getting underneath it and running all the way in a one-handed catch. Yikes. That's 2 outs. It would be out number 3. All right.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
All right, that's going to bring up Tony Tenorio. I think there's going to be some conversations in that dugout. There will be some conversations in the parking lot after the game, too.
I'm sure there will be after that.
All right, well, Let's see what RJ's got. That's a grounder to third, fielded by Henry. The throw to second, and that's going to do it. But, boy, that's going to be, see if they still got that positive energy coming off the field. It looks like they're dragging a little bit. A lot of heads down on the ground. What do we got to do out here? We're playing 2 sets of blue.
Yep.
And Cardinals saying, hey, guys, you might have been first place in the regular season, but you're going to need more. Umpires coming together right now along the first base side. Tony's talking to McQueen and saying, hey, what's going on over here, fellas? Hector, what's going on? And they're kind of replaying it, talking about it a little bit. That's a rough one. Well, they're the ones who make the calls. We just tell you what they do, but still, it's not like we're going to change anything at all. But that's a tough one.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Sometimes we can see things a little better than they can up here, and sometimes they can see things a little better than we can down there. But
well, they're about 120 feet closer to the call than us over at second base. But it still seemed like a pretty good call. I think those guys out there in center field could have made that call.
Yep.
Well, when it comes down to it, though, you just got to shake it off Taylor Swift style and get ready for your next at-bat. Try to get that lead back.
Yeah. Don't want to have any bad blood.
I really don't know any other songs of hers that I could share on that. All right, your center fielder, IJ, coming up for his first at-bat of the night. Ooh, that one's going to be fouled. Launched into the parking lot. Yikes. We got some...
Yeah, we got some spicy Cheetos, too.
I like that. It's the green ones, right?
The green ones, yeah. The good ones, not the...
The flaming hot ones?
Yeah. I mean, I like things spicy. I don't like things super spicy. But the flaming ones just taste like hot. They don't have good flavor to me.
I think you're supposed to have the flaming ones in June. Here's the pitch. Fouled again out into the parking lot. That's a couple of free drinks for the kiddos. Thank you, Luisa. Luisa is our MVP for Chesa up here.
She found out we liked these and gave us something more.
She's helping us battle anorexia. All right. Tony needs some more balls, maybe? Yeah, I think that's what's going on down there. Ooh, man, got some good ones. These are great. I love these things.
These are the best.
You know, I haven't seen them for a while. I've only been seeing those flaming hot Cheetos, and I just don't like those.
No, I don't. Like, I have seen people put flaming hot Cheetos like on other things, like sandwiches, or like crunch them up and make like flaming hot Cheeto dust and like put it on like chicken or something.
Flaming hot Cheeto dust.
Yeah, and I think maybe I could get behind some of that stuff, but like just eating them by themselves as a snack, no, that's not for me. These green ones, go the way.
All right, well, KJ's on the mound, and let's see if he's going to continue dealing like he has the first couple innings. Woo, that one's fouled right back to our faces.
Yeah, would have hit Red right in the face.
Would have been a little bit higher. If I was as tall as Trey, it would have hit me in the face. If I was as tall as Trey, this body weight might make sense too.
Maybe.
Maybe. All right, KJ with the windup and the pitch. Ooh, jammed him.
Wow.
Speaking of jam, what's your favorite flavor of jam?
I really like strawberry jam. Like, I mean, you know, sometimes some of the odd odd flavored jams are good, but like I think strawberry is just like tried and true.
Strawberry is pretty good. I like it better than that Concord grape jelly.
So,
Ooh, lone outside.
do you put jelly and jam in the same category? Because I kind of think they're different.
I was going to get to that. Jelly, jam, marmalade,
I don't know what marmalade
and
is
preserves.
or preserves are really. I just assume marmalade is orange, but I feel like it's a substance word and not a flavor word.
I think Christina Aguilera is in that marmalade somehow. Way outside.
Yeah, get you, yeah.
The count, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You know, I've had the blueberry jelly or jam. I don't know the difference between the two, but
In my mind, jelly doesn't have pieces of the fruit in it.
well, whatever has the pieces of the fruit in it, I like that better.
Yeah, that's better.
Shot, foul
Foul down the first base side. They got that call right.
I'm glad.
Gerald running out there.
Give KJ a little word of advice there. Tell them how they're going to get this guy out.
You know, maybe one of the reasons why the Cardinals didn't go undefeated this year is because Gerald Cabrera cut his hair.
It's a likely scenario.
Woohoo, that was way outside. He lined up for it, too.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
But it's going to be a full count to IJ. Ooh, foul down first base side, staying alive. You can tell by the way he moves his shoes. Oh, looking for more baseballs. Or he was turning around giving the letter C.
Oh, there's one out in the field.
Someone just throwing it back.
Yep.
And when he threw it onto the field, threw it to the first. The ump threw it to the first baseman, who threw it to the pitcher. But the field ump. Another grounder down the first base side, just racking up that pitch count.
3 balls,
Yeah.
2 strikes.
Just a little late on those last couple. Making good contact, though.
So a great day for baseball because we're actually playing. That is going to be a base on ball. So a leadoff walk to IJ, and that's going to bring us to the top of the order with number 11, AJ Evangelista. He walked in his first at-bat.
Top of the order, AJ Evangelista.
Cool. Advice coming in here from third to KJ, letting him know how to pitch.
So we talked about jelly and jam. Let's talk peanut butter. Crunchy or creamy?
I'm a creamy guy.
Oh, man. How am I friends with you?
I don't know. I mean, trying to bunt. Oh, and gonna go for the pickoff. Did he get him?
Oh, he called him out. Now he actually looked safe on that one.
That was hard for us to see. I will admit that we definitely didn't have the best angle there. He had to catch the ball, spin around. It did look like he had slid in behind where he was spinning around to make the tag,
But he's got to tag the runner, right?
Yeah.
Not just the base.
Yep.
Wow. That's a tough one. I want to watch these angles. And that one's a comebacker, scooped up by the shortstopper and the throw.
6-3, number 2.
Jeez, man, I'll tell you. And this is going to bring up Tunchu Narita. But It certainly seems like they're getting a little jobbed. Whether or not that's the case.
Tunchu got caught stealing last time up.
Ooh, that was a good-looking pitch right there for a strike.
That was very nice.
And it looked effortless. Oh, just throwing stuff around. No, blowing away. Yeah, so I mentioned today is Take an Extra Dessert Day.
Yeah, you said that. What dessert did you take?
I took a lot. Today was the general membership meeting for the SAIPAN Chamber of Commerce, and it was over at the World Resort SAIPAN. That ball's fouled back right into our faces. And they had some good-looking desserts. They had like the little cheesecake squares out there with the little grapes stuck in there.
All right, yeah.
And then they had a couple other little cakey things, but
I'm not really a fan of hotel small cakey desserts.
yeah, they're usually pretty cheap and not good, right? Not today. Today they were really good. And they had something that was crunchy also. A crunchy little cake. That one in dirt making its way back here. I was really impressed with that one. So I had some fruit too, but I don't know if that really counts as dessert.
I mean, it depends on like what kind of argument you're in with your kids.
Okay, here's the windup. And the pitch. Ooh, swing and a miss. Don't you?
Getting out of that.
Man, 3 up, 3 down. And, man, I'll tell you, we're going to look at these replays afterwards because I really thought that guy was going to be safe at first base. And I thought those 2 guys at second base were probably close.
Yeah, the second one at second base.
Oh.
I have no concept of how that could not be out. The first one at second base, I definitely think he was out, but I could see how that call could be missed. The one at first, I'm going to give umpire benefit of the doubt on that. But I mean, I think looking at the replay, it's the way to go.
All right, well, top of the 4th inning. The score is 3-1 for defending champs. Taking on the pennant winners. Cardinals were 7-3 on the year. The Cardinals can't believe they lost 3 games, but they did. Falcons, though, opened up the season with a win over these Cardinals. And here we are. It's the first time they have played each other since the spring. In fact, it was April 15th.
Wow.
The score was 10-8. Can you believe it? How long ago that was? It's a long season. And we were here. All right, well, let's see what TJ's got. TJ head into a fielder's choice last time. Woo! They gave that one a ride out to deep left field, but running underneath it and making the catch, John Narita. A very long, exciting fly ball out. The left field is going to bring up, speaking of left field, here's left fielder John Diaz. Yeah, that's, I'll tell you what, Tobat, that's not just fog in the outfield. That is just smoke.
I'm not sure. Back in the day, folks back behind all the fields used to burn trash. And it always smelled like trash over here. But I haven't smelled that in a lot of years, so I don't know if that happens anymore. But
that was a big swing and a miss. Well, I think that's exactly what that is. I used to remember it because of our soccer practices.
yeah, no, I remember it like just huffing and puffing. and breathing in like
Plastic.
solid plastic smoke.
Before we move to Kohlerville. Ooh, inside.
Back when we had some real, you know, man's men of soccer players.
One strike.
Hashtag mansman. Yep. That was some good times. Ooh, fouled that off the end of his bat. Now, that is the same field that the Irish national team used when they came out here to train for the World Cup. Did you see they're going to tell that story again?
Yeah, I saw that. I heard they were coming out to film some shots. But I don't know how true that part is.
2 strikes.
Well, they can definitely use the Hyatt as a set. It shouldn't have any problems there. Here's the pitch. Ooh, swing and a miss. And John Diaz going out with the whimper. That's going to bring up Pat Tenorio, who ground out to first base in his last at-bat.
And if they need some, you know, older Halley guys who can be frustrated playing on out of field, I know a couple.
Absolutely. All right, Pat Tenorio Jr. Used to see him playing for McDonald's in the Little League. Ooh, low and outside, ball 1.
Going outside, ball 1.
I will say, though, now that there's the whole soccer field in Kobler with the nice, you know, artificial turf fields, out of field looks a lot nicer in general. Like, there's more often grass on it. It doesn't get abused quite as much.
Anymore.
And a ground foul.
I don't know that it's any flatter than it used to be,
1 strike.
but I think the grass is more often there.
I would love to get a tournament going out there. Play for old time's sake. One thing I like about playing on the turf, I don't have to wash the mud off my cleats.
Yeah.
Ooh, little rocket ball into the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard to believe it, folks, but we are here in the 4th inning, and it is 7:43. Game just flying right along. Some good defense out here. Some great pitching. Woohoo! A little nastiness. Called that one for a strike.
Yeah. Speaking of good pitching.
Pat did not agree.
Two and two down there.
All right, RJ with the pitch. Ooh, Pat went chasing after that one as that went awry. That is 3 up and 3 down for the Cardinals, the team that is the powerhouse. Still hanging out to a 3-1 lead as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Looking at Henry Uggan, Darren Pua, and Benin Igwell. I heard a joke yesterday.
What is the joke?
All right, I got 2 for you. First one is, what eats garbage and delivers eggs?
A boony chicken?
The Easter pig. I didn't say it was a good joke.
Okay. I thought my boony chicken was pretty good guess.
That was pretty good. And the other one, I just realized I probably shouldn't tell during the game. Once I press mute.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's funny. It is funny. It's worth telling.
Okay, you can tell me later then.
Yeah. I mean, I could probably do it. I mean, I know I can.
I mean, you can do
Probably.
it. You can do whatever you want.
It might have to wait on that. Ooh. It says thunderstorms likely this evening.
Right now, I'm just seeing the
Smoke.
the trash smoke, but
It's this weather app I have on my phone. I can tell you it is not as good as Landon Adlet from the National Weather Service. By the way, he's going to be here next week. And he's going to be in studio next Thursday for Good Morning Marianas.
oh, nice. I saw Glenn driving today. He did not see me.
Glenn Polycare?
Yep.
Nice.
Speaking of weather things,
He is the weather guy. That was low one outside for KJ here as he's serving up pitches to Henry Uggan. Last time Henry was up, he got plunked. Not the same as getting punked. Woo, that's going to be a grounder to the third. Let's see this throw. Wapow, coming out in time.
Ooh.
5.
that was really close. I don't know that he actually tagged him, but it was close enough to get him to call him out.
Yeah. All right, that's going to bring up Darren Pua.
Off the bat of the A's, Darren Pua.
Thanks, Luisa. Luisa is saving our hungry lives over here. We're hungry hippos, apparently. Oh, what a shot to center. Will it drop in? It is going to drop in. Darren Pua going to get a single. The DH coming in big to get the party started for the Falcons. And that's what they needed, a little bit of life. That's going to bring up your catcher, Benin Iguel. And the outfielders were playing a little deep for Darren. Looks like the smoking lamp is on. In the outfield, it looks like a shroud. If you look at it on the screen, you can really see it too. But I mean, it's pretty eerie.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's just because of the way the lights are shining on it, or if it really is just in this little band, like right below the lights. But yeah, it looks like something out of a movie almost.
Yep. Oh, I thought the runner was going. Ooh, jeez. The ball almost got away from KJ. They're just chomping away at this thing. Almost got excited. Thought we were going to have a Mario Valentino sighting at the ballpark tonight.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said I was coming.
No, but he sent a message saying that a couple people got trapped in an elevator and he was helping them.
Oh, I didn't quite understand that message.
Yeah, so that's not a message you get very often.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a grounder over. Oh, right off the wrist and off the wrist of the third, and nobody's at third base. How about that? It went right off of the third baseman's wrist, and then Noki almost had a play on it too. Got past both of them.
Yeah, I think if it hadn't hit the third baseman's wrist, I think Noki would have made a play.
Mm-hmm.
But because it ricocheted a little bit, neither of them were able to.
Well, it's about time the Falcons caught a break. And I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about that. It's going to bring up Jonathan Narita. Ocho. All right, KJ now. Got one down, runners on first and second here in the bottom of the fourth, hanging on to a 3-1 lead. First pitch ball. And so we had a 5K this weekend. There's also a half marathon this weekend. But we had the whole fam do the 5K.
Yeah.
Keone, first place
Really?
for the family.
Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's not. I was going to ask that question, but that wouldn't have been my guess.
So Leilani has been finishing first for a while. Mm-hmm. Oh, that one's a swing and a miss, and it looks like
Who's
we're not
faster, you
catching.
or Kathy?
Oh, it used to be me.
Well, yeah, I know the answer to what used to be.
Yeah, but she is now by quite a bit. You know, I still remember when I was training seriously, and when she would come over and visit me at the old Camille's Gardenia. Can I go with you? I'm like, oh, just a training run. Yeah, come on, let's go. Her pace was like 12-minute mile, like just killing me, you know. My good warm-up jogging pace, you know, not a sprint or anything, like 8 minutes. You know, that was just going to be a nice training run. Now, man, if I hit an 8-minute, I'd be doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a nice-looking pitch. It's not a strike, but that was a good-looking one. So the tables have totally turned on that one. So definitely, she's faster.
Yeah.
I am faster, but the S is silent.
I definitely do not enjoy running slow on purpose.
There's foul down the first base side. Yep. So I ended up running with McDonald the whole way. And we ended
That
up
must have
doing
been
3
heavy.
ones. What's that?
How many Big Macs did you have?
Yeah, it was pretty good. But you know, Mark and I just ran the whole thing, and I'm like, let's do 3 ones. Run for 3 minutes and then walk for a minute. And then we ended up doing that. I'll tell you what, the race started. Ooh, swing and miss. And he's going to go down. That's 2 outs. That's going to bring up MJ Uggan, your right fielder. The race started, I think, what was it? Was it 6? 6:30. And man, it was hot. Hot.
Already?
Mm-hmm. The sun was out, and it was a little bit later than I would have preferred. And I was definitely feeling every bit of it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they start races too early, though. Like,
Too early?
yeah.
No, there's no too early. It's only too late.
No.
Out here, yeah.
I want to organize a 5K and start at lunchtime.
Okay. Is there a reason?
Because I don't like to get up early, and I feel like people are pansies about how hot it is.
Well, sounds like a challenge.
Yep. For any flowers that die in the wintertime.
Well, you could take your tulips. We'll let that one go. Oh, big swing. Look at that bat speed, though, for MJ. He missed on that one, but he got around that quick.
Yeah.
All right. There's just more and more of that smoke wafting in. Isn't that how it happened with, like, maximum overdrive?
I think so. Right before the lawnmower started chasing people.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Like, the interesting thing about that movie, so I never read the book, I just watched the movie, but
Yeah.
I was young when I saw it, so it wasn't like really scary, because not a lot of jump scares, but it was like a little freaky to me. But then I soon realized, like,
2 strikes.
oh, yeah, that's impossible. Like, lawnmowers don't have any, like, computer components or any sort of connection to anything. But now, like, they should remake that movie now, because everything is, like, Wi-Fi compatible. Like, your refrigerator, your, like, I mean, not here.
Ooh, that's a ball. Is it a ball? No. He ran like it was. No, watch that. It was a great looking pitch.
Yeah.
Jeez. KJ just throwing some nastiness out there on the mound. Oh, that's it. Through 4. Score is still 3-1 for the Cardinals. And we were just burning through the game. That's going to bring us up to the top of the lineup for the Cards. Gerald Cabrera, Noki Saralu, and Eli Augenbaugh.
I'm excited to see Noki back up to bat.
Oh, yeah. We got 2 singles today. They got a change. DJ? Number 16?
18?
18.
Yep.
All right. Well, Tristan Omar has seen all the action he's going to see tonight because DJ Omar is coming in for him at first base. Jeez. Okay, here we go. A little bit of shouting going on out there.
Shout it out.
Is that fans or what's going on out there?
I don't know. I don't see any like obvious riled upness, or I don't see any commotions. I don't see any kerfuffles. I don't see any other big words.
Well, Tristan played half the game, I guess, over there at first. He only got 1 at-bat. He went down with a strikeout, and so he's out. So now you got DJ Omar out there at first base for the Falcons. That's going to bring up Gerald Cabrera to lead off the 5th inning for the Cardinals here in this Battle of the Birds. Look at Bennon's stance there. Woo, that was a nice looking pitch.
That's one thing why I could never be a catcher. I feel like you got to be real flexible.
That and first base for sure.
I feel like I'd be better at first base, but like.
We've seen people do the splits.
Yeah, I mean, I just wouldn't do the splits, but I feel like you're not gaining a whole lot extra.
Oh, that's a shorty, but a pop fly to short, and that's it. So Gerald gonna fly to short on that one. Again, just a little pop up, and he got hit by a pitch. He struck out, and now he flew out to shortstop. That's gonna bring up Noki Saralu. He is your regular season batting king, your batting champ.
He was your last inning trash talk champion as
He
well.
definitely was making a name for himself in the Trash Talking Hall of Fame. Well, that's Smoke in the Outfield, brought to you by SAIPAN Select. Here comes the pitch. Woo, big swing and a miss. I'll get on some of these banana chips. I am just eating all the stuff that you brought.
Yeah, I mean, I brought it for us to eat.
Thanks.
I thought about stopping at McDonald's and getting real food, but then I'm like, I'm going to get something healthier. And then I got Chex Mix, banana chips, and different chips.
Is this Downtown Market?
Yeah.
Here is the pitch. Ooh! I'll tell you about Downtown Market. I have shopped there more.
Now that you work next door to it.
Yes, and previously the only time I would go to Downtown Market is when we were playing soccer over here at the field.
I went years without going to Downtown Market once Goblerville opened. But yeah, I've started going there more since I stop by your office sometimes.
Ooh, that's a high fly ball to right field. And looked like it was going to be misplayed. It was misplayed. Not caught at all. Yikes. Everything about that looked bad.
It looked like it was going to be easy until it started to come down, and we're under it there.
And he looked like he was trotting too easily. Well, that's going to bring up our favorite pill pusher, Eli Augenbaugh.
The smoke seems to be settling out onto the field a little more now.
Mm-hmm. The seller of supplements, the pusher of pills. Ooh, that's in there for a strike. Ooh, big swing and a miss. That's a big cut.
Yeah, got him inside.
Well, showing off that beard. You can see pictures of him over there in a new calendar called Beards of the Marianas. All right. RJ taking a look, taking a step off the old mound, looking at the runner. Remember, he's probably not going to get a Christmas card sent from Noki.
Next time DJ Omer is asking for the ball at first base, watch what his other hand is doing. No, he's not doing it this time.
I think he's got a shot here. The runner's going. Here's a throw from Bennon. Ooh, no, he's definitely safe on that one.
Yeah.
Throw is on target, just like a beat late.
Yeah. Need a little more on it.
What was he doing with his other hand? Was he grabbing him?
No, he had it between his legs, and he was like jazz handing under his butt. It was really weird.
That is weird.
Looked crazy.
Maybe that's the J of DJ.
Jazz hands.
Digit jazz.
Right onside.
Well, you got a runner on second now, 1 out. The Amish assassin at the plate. Ooh, a swing and a miss on that one. So, you don't see him strike out very often, but it looks like he was swinging for the fences. And that's going to bring up Nate Camacho, your designated hitter. Seems to come in the clutch.
Yep, Nate had a couple RBIs last at bat.
And he's got 3 altogether.
Wow.
He hit in every run for the Cardinals.
Wow. Clutch player right there.
You know who else had something to say about that? Owen Wilson. You know what he said? Wow.
That he did. That he did.
Ooh, that looked good.
Yeah,
Tony's
it was.
called it, yeah. Tony called it as a strike. RJ giving him a second look. Alone outside.
One away.
I can tell you, it seems like he really wants to get Noki. But Noki's taking a good lead, but look at the second baseman. He's thinking he wants to run in there, too. Noki's still on the bag now, walking off.
No. Second baseman creeping in. Oh, they got him.
See how he holds his arm out there? Does it make it look closer? That's a shot out there to right field.
Is it a good enough jump?
Oh, no, and that one hits the ground. Oh, no, he caught it.
Got it.
Nine balls,
And that's going to do it. What a great grab.
That was a great grab. Maybe makes up for that other one that let that hit him.
Absolutely does, and keeps Noki quiet out there. And that's going to be it. So the Falcons saving themselves a little bit. Now we get into the bottom of the inning. We're going to see DJ Omar for the first time at the plate, followed by IJ Tagita and AJ Evangelista.
3-1. And due up for the Falcons with DJ Omar, AJ Tagita, and AJ Evangelista.
All right, we're back.
That wouldn't have translated well to radio anyway.
I think it would have. I think the audio on that would have been good enough.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Because I also think people would have tried it.
Yeah. All right. I see that. Maybe it actually would have worked because it was just audio.
Mm-hmm. But still, I think, might not be for every audience.
Yeah. So, Cage just bent forward. I think he has a sticker on his hat still. Something really shiny.
Some bling. All right, DJ Omar. No relation to DJ Khaled. Ooh, low and outside.
But
Go on away, go on.
might be related to a different DJ.
The one who keeps playing that song?
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. DJ.
Is it down low? 2 balls.
All right. Let's see what we got. Nice and easy throw. Punched it right through past Noki. And DJ
Omar.
getting on a nice lead-off single.
AJ Tagita.
All right, that's going to bring up IJ Tagita.
I'm just getting signs. Trying to figure out what he's doing here with his partner on first base. Uh-oh.
He's like, hold on.
I don't understand
That
your
doesn't
signs.
count as a mound visit.
Yeah. It's like, forgot the signs, coach. I know it's the playoffs, the end of the season. I forgot what they were.
Remember, goes nose, chin, elbow,
AJ.
across the chest, shoulder. That's when you have to hit. It's a hit and run. Oh, see, there's this. He just given the slide sign right there. But DJ's not stealing.
Up high, ball.
I mean, he's got his shirt untucked like he's thinking about it.
It's possible. He doesn't look like he's about to go though.
No.
Just my real judgment was just based on his stance and what he was doing. And you look at the first baseman, though. Tony's looking for a bunt. He's playing really shallow.
Yeah, normally you might think he's trying to hold the runner on, but yeah, I think you're right. I think he's gonna come in there for a.
Ooh, high. That's a good eye from the batter. Ooh, showing bunt, pulls it back, and that's going to be a base on balls.
Walk it out.
That's going to bring us to the top of the lineup, AJ Evangelista. Somebody out there blowing a whistle.
I just heard that.
Oh, everybody's coming in now.
No.
Do you think that really caused all kinds of drama? Or did you think they need to come in and have a little visit? Because I thought he was pitching just fine.
I mean, you got two base runners there, and you know,
See, IJ's got the old,
winning
the
runs at the
bleached
plate.
mohawk there. It's more of a frohawk. It's not like a pointed up or anything. It's kind of a wide. He's got this. He's got the Benin. Or does Benin have the IJ?
Maybe their powers combined.
Ooh, Ben IJ.
I don't think so. I don't, doesn't sound so good.
Sounds like something. Reminds me of that joke. All right, AJ Evangelista. Big leadoff by DJ. He's showing bunt, also going right back to the pitcher. He's throwing it over to third. It's the little wild. Oh, DJ is going to sprint home. He's rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling across home plate. And look at that. The Falcons score a run, and they've got base runners on second and third.
And they're fired up.
They are fired up. 3-2.
And lots of them have this haircut. The more of them I see without their helmets on.
Yeah, Tunchu Narita is coming up next. On deck is Henry Uggan. Henry's got the same hair color, but he is not rocking those same curls.
Yeah, he's got straight hair. Oh, we're getting
He got that good hair.
We're getting,
No, they're not going to change KJ out now.
I don't think so, but asking about something here.
All right. Exciting times in Falcons land now as they've got a run scored, two runners in scoring position, no outs. Base hit gives them the lead. Oof, that looked like a good pitch. It was a strike. That looked like a real nice hittable pitch is what I was looking at. Just throw me that pitch over and over and over. Whew, wow. Some serious velocity there outside. Fielders playing pretty shallow right now.
Trying to cut down that run.
Yeah, they are no respect right there for the power. Oh, that was going to be a shot. Looks like it's going to go right to right field. And it should be an easy catch. And the runners are going to tag. And they are. It's a tie game, folks. So a nice sacrifice fly. RBI for Tunchu Narita. And now the score is tied at 3 apiece.
Looks like we got a game.
We are back in it. It's team from Tanapa clawing back in. That's going to bring up Henry Uggan with one down and a runner on third. Call them the Bleach Boys. Oh, that one's going to be fouled up and over into the parking lot. The Bleach Boys.
That's a great team name.
Mm-hmm.
Your mascot could be like a boat.
A little deuce coupe. You're thinking Beach Boys like Saipan Beach Boys. I'm thinking like the band.
Oh, yeah. All right. I mean, that probably has a wider appeal.
Henry Highlight, says Tom Pangolinan. I love it. Ooh, that had some nasty movement, too. Might not have been a strike, but it was a good-looking pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, fielder's in pretty shallow on this one, too. A little mid-range. Man, that left center gap is wide open. Ooh, that one's going to drop in for a single, and the Falcons take the lead.
RBI single.
As Henry Uggan gets an RBI single, now it's a 3-run inning for the Falcons. Take the lead 4-3.
He had a little celebration down there at first base, took his batting helmet off and fluffed his hair.
All right, now Darren Pua is up. He's your designated hitter. Runs do not come easy in this game. The Falcons slowly chipping away. Oof.
Golf
At
swing
a
there.
otherwise stellar game from KJ. Yeah. And some old man sounds going on there.
My knee.
Jeez, what's going on there? And a little extended break. He was just kind of wobbling on his way back. Off the end of the bat, opposite field, foul ball down the third baseline. Ooh, all right, let's start talking, since it is Take an Extra Dessert Day. Let's do the, you choose which one you like better.
Okay.
We'll do cookies. Oreos or fudge stripes?
Oreos all day.
Oh, man, that's wild.
Wild?
Yeah.
Fudge stripes are better?
Oh, the runner's going, and it's a hit and run. The hit over to Noki. Here's a little toss over to first, and he's going to advance the runner. But that's 2 down. Call that a fielder's choice. But he does advance the runner.
Like,
I'm partial to those fudge stripes.
I mean,
Those are
they're not
pretty good.
bad, but like they just have this like prepackaged cookie taste that's not that great to me. It's fine.
As opposed to those fresh baked Oreos.
Yeah, but like I'm thinking, this is what I think. I'm thinking maybe you haven't had an America Oreo recently. You've been eating those Thailand ones that come in the little sleeve. Those are not as good.
I've had those, but I've had regular U.S. Oreos. They feel like charcoal briquettes. That one's a foul ball into the parking lot, and the kids are sprinting for that one. Yeah, they're okay. I like Oreos. They're, by the way, I think they're great with milk. I don't see any difference. I don't see a drop-off in quality between Oreos and Hydrox.
Oh, there's a definite drop-off.
Really?
I don't like the difference between the Oreos that aren't made in the States and the ones that are. Like,
Because you're racist.
yeah, that's it. I don't like.
Oreo's racist. That was going to be a grounder foul. I do like those, by the way, I do like the Oreos that come in those sleeves, like because they're like the different flavors.
I mean, you can get the different flavors in the big pack too. I think the better thing about the sleeve is that it's like a reasonable amount of Oreos. You're like, yes, I can eat 12 Oreos. That sounds great.
That's a good start.
But when you get the pack, you're like, yeah, this is 30 Oreos. I don't want to eat 30 Oreos. But then all of a sudden you look and the pack is just gone.
Now, are you just eating them or are you bringing milk involved?
I mean, it depends.
Oh, how can you not do milk with Oreos?
Sometimes I just want to eat the Oreos.
Dude, first creamy peanut butter. Now the runner's going. It's a comeback. Oh, back to KJ. KJ's going to take his time, though. That should be no problem. And that's going to be it. So Bennon sending it back to the pitcher. Had a little tough time with it, but all that was done. But not before the damage is done. The Falcons score 3 runs to storm back and take the lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning. We only got a few left to go, 4 innings left. Poland Masaharu, followed by Tony Tenorio and TJ Sablon for the Cardinals. Toba Castro brought up a good one. Nutter Butters.
Oh, I really like Nutter Butters. I don't know. I'm going to rank Nutter Butters ahead of Fudge Stripes, but it just depends on my mood about Oreos. Sometimes, there's been times in my life where I would have put Nutter Butters over Oreos, and there's been times in my life where I would do the opposite.
All right. Chips Ahoy.
Interesting thing about Chips Ahoy. Normal Chips Ahoy, generic cookie, not that interested. But if you put them in the freezer, they're way better.
What?
Yeah, put some in the freezer.
I put them in the refrigerator.
No, put it in the freezer.
Really?
Yeah.
So, but again, I'm still putting them in milk.
Oh, okay, well.
I don't like the soft batch cookies.
So
I used to when I was a kid.
I went through a phase of like, my grandparents used to always have them, and I didn't like them at first because they have a weird taste to them, right? And then I think just having them every time I went to my grandparents' house from, like a young age, I developed this taste for them. And I liked them for a long time. I didn't buy them a lot. They weren't my favorite cookie, but every now and again I get that craving and I get some. But the last time I had them, and it was on SAIPAN, so there could be some like old cookie batch effect there. I was just like, ugh, those aren't that good. Like I can eat them, but I'm not gonna buy these again.
So I had a cookie that right now doesn't sound awesome. They're not bad. I definitely need milk because they're pretty dry. But it was like the only cookie that my grandma had at the house, at her house when I would go spend the weekends over there. Ginger snaps.
All right, yeah. I mean, ginger snaps aren't my favorite, but I can see how you like them.
I haven't had them in years. I don't think they have them here. Have you ever seen them here?
I maybe got some one time. But I think those. I don't know of like one brand. I know there's a bunch of different brands of ginger snaps.
By the way, this is Poland Masaharu. He's 0 for 2 on the night. He hit into a grounder, and he flew out to center. Ooh, that was a mean-looking pitch. Hey, good to see you. I saw one of our viewers from San Antonio, Texas.
Wow, nice. Not even San Antonio and Tejas Road?
All right, well, RJ's still dealing up on the mound. Let's see what he's got on this one. That's not a bad-looking pitch either, but not a strike. So 2-0. Uh-oh. Tobot said it's raining in Dandan. Maybe that's what took all the smoke away.
Out of the air, yeah.
Ooh, that's a high fly ball going to go out into the parking lot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
How about Nilla wafers?
Only for banana pudding.
Okay.
Independent? I'm not interested. Amanda made some banana pudding. It's in our refrigerator right now. I like it better warm, but it's also really good cold.
All right. I got another one.
What's that?
Here's the windup and the pitch.
Ooh, over the head.
Yep. All right, so it's a showdown, kind of like a cookie, but graham crackers versus animal crackers.
All right.
Thank you.
I think across the different brands of graham crackers as a whole have a better flavor than animal crackers. But I don't think it's that much better, so I would probably pick animal crackers just because they're fun.
Grounder up the center, fielded by the shortstopper. The throw to first, not great. DJ not getting a good one, but look at those wheels as he's making his way over there to second base. Nifty base running by Poland Masaharu. Great run. Guy was on his horse.
Yeah, he got over there. DJ was also on his horse, but his horse was going a bit slower.
His horse is. Hey, wait up for me, El Guapo. So, regular graham crackers or the cinnamon graham crackers?
Yeah, see, I mean, kind of lumping all of them together, I do think they're overall have a little bit better taste than animal crackers. But
No, they're just head to head.
Oh, head to head. Yeah, the cinnamon ones, I think.
Oh, jeez. What is happening here? Who are you?
I don't have a strong opinion about that. You could probably convince me otherwise.
Yeah, so I don't like I'll eat the cinnamon graham crackers, but
Are you just eating graham crackers? Is that a thing anymore?
with milk. Oh, yeah.
You would eat anything if you dipped it in milk.
Let me think about that. Most dessert stuff for me, it's a milk thing.
Okay.
Cake, yeah. Cookies,
You
yeah.
dipping cake in milk?
No, but I'll drink milk with.
Right after it.
I'll take a bite, take a sip.
Okay. I mean, so I do really like some things with a glass of milk. But part of my problem is I don't like drinking box milk like I will, but I seldom just go, I'm going to drink a glass of box milk.
I've never milked a box. Here's the pitch. Oh, he hit him, and Tony. He's got to get the free trip to first base, but he's going to be a little painful on his way down there. It's going to bring up TJ Sablon. Got a sack fly last time he was up, I think. No, he didn't. He just flew out to left. He had that big fly out to left field.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so used to the long life milk now that whenever I go back to New York, I always get a gallon of milk. Not chug it,
Yeah.
but just to remember
Just
what
to
it's like.
Savor the goodness. So, like, anytime that Joe Tin is bringing in the fresh milk, so to say, we just kind of wait until it goes on sale. And then
Ooh, that's going to be
That's a nice
beautiful bunt. Toss it over to first. Going to advance the runners, but what a great sacrifice bunt on that one.
perfect.
Yep. Oh, look at that. We got a Tiro from Little Rock, Arkansas, from Nadia Saralou.
Oh, wow. We're all over the South down there.
South. With an F. All right, it's going to bring up John Diaz. He's 0 for 2 on the night with a pair of strikeouts.
His gloves are looking bright. You gotta skip that day sometimes.
Here's the pitch.
Oh, well, you know, can't win them all.
Tobot, I think that's our Monday. We got to have a lunch day, dude. 11 o'clock at Godfather's is the pizza buffet. $10.99, all you can eat pizza from 11 to 1:30 at Godfather's. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, starts next week. The pizza buffet at Godfather's. I say it's Saipan's best pizza.
Yeah. Tis.
And then, because I work for myself, I'm going to wash it down with that $4.99 mug of beer for lunch.
And the worst thing is, I think I can have a beer at lunch,
Good for you. I like that. Let's do it.
but I can't have 2 beers at lunch.
Oh, but you're not going to have room for 2 beers because you're going to have all that pizza.
But $5.99, I mean, $4.99 beers? Is that what you said?
Yep.
$4.99 beers. That just makes me want to have 2 beers.
Tobot, you better clear your plans for Monday lunch. You might roll into Monday dinner. Who knows?
But you might not need dinner if you're strategic about
If
it.
you pizza it up enough. Oh, it's a.
So the one thing I will say about this is that we might need to be consistent about it so they have the right amount of pizza, right? Because some days at God's at lunchtime, it's just me in there. Some days there's a lot of folks in there. And I can see how that might be a hit or miss situation with the amount of pizza they're preparing.
Ooh, there's the miss. Strikeout number 3 for John Diaz. And that's going to bring up Pat Tenorio Jr., who's 0 for 3 tonight. Outstanding fielder. Not having any luck at the plate so far tonight. And Tobat, that might not be the Scott you're looking for. Scott Malin. You want Scott Totino. He's the guy who would be having an issue with you sleeping over there at Godfather's, for sure.
Yeah.
Here comes the pitch. Ooh, swing and a miss. He went all in on that.
I don't know that I've ever slept at Godfather. Oh, no, that's a lie.
Really?
I mean, I woke up there.
Really?
Yeah, it was my bachelor party. And I woke up there drinking a yellow Gatorade. I mean, it was only like 12 o'clock or 11:30 or something.
Nice.
We had been drinking all day. And I just, like, I don't remember. We were at Cannock Gardens playing disc golf.
I was there.
And then I don't remember if you were there.
And not only that, I dropped off a bat that I got back for Christmas.
Nice.
You don't remember that?
No, but I'm guessing that I gave it back to you for Christmas.
Wrapped up, it was from Santa at your house.
Nice.
All of a sudden, all the kids are getting gifts, and they called Brad. And I'm like, oh, thanks, Santa. Here is your bat back. It may have also been my mitt.
Oh, nice. Good. Completely forgot about that.
It was hilarious. It was in like a big green stocking. Oh, no one outside.
1 away, 3-1.
So, folks, notice that some folks just tuned in. We're here in the top of the 6th inning. The Falcons were trailing up until the bottom of the 5th, where they scored 3 runs and took a 4-3 lead. Still anybody's ball game. All right, that's going to be a base on balls for the second baseman, and that's going to bring us up to the top of the lineup, Gerald Cabrera.
The base is loaded. See what they can get going here.
Bases loaded with 2 outs. So we'll see RJ. He got bailed out before. See if he'll get bailed out again by some great fielding. See, Gerald, one of the few guys out there wearing those big old socks. Everybody else wearing the long pants down to the ankles. It's a throwback. Woo, what a pitch. A solid contact, but foul down the third base side. Hey, folks, this is a good time as any to remind you that if you have Medicaid, you can often get disappointed and turned away from a lot of clinics around SAIPAN because Medicaid is just not working. But not so at Paradise Dental Spa. Paradise Dental Spa is looking for you to be one of their customers. They're calling you out. They want you to come down there, and most of the stuff you can get is for free. But you got to give them a call, 234-4040. Go down there and see what they can do for you. Here's the pitch. Ooh, that looked good, and that is a strike. The Paradise Dental Spa, if you are 20 and under and you've got Medicaid, just about everything that you got is covered, and it's free with no out-of-pocket expenses at all. Are you over 20 and you have Medicaid? Good news for you. You've got stuff covered as well. You can find out more by going to ParadiseDentalSpa.com, or again, give them a call in the morning at 234-4040. Again, Paradise Dental Spa, they want you if you've got Medicaid. They're not turning people away. They're trying to show you the way. Here's a high fly ball behind us here. Fouled away by Gerald Cabrera.
but I want to know, what is a dental spa? Because I've been to a dentist office, and that was, so-so. But dental spa sounds fancy.
Well, it is. In fact, there's all kinds of different dentals out there. There's a mental dental, there's a dental dam, and then there is a dental spa.
Well, this is a wide variety of dental things.
Yep. When you walk into their lobby, you can find out right away. Oh, boy, right off his head, and that's going to be a tie game. The old head batted in.
Oh, man. That's not the way you want to send in that run.
Well, and now it's a tie game. That's going to bring up Noki Saralou, RJ's favorite batter so far tonight.
Third base coach is arguing about that a little bit, saying that I don't know.
Saying he didn't get out of the way.
Yeah, but he clearly tried to get out of the way.
Yeah, it hit him in the back of the head as he was moving out of the way.
Yeah. I know you only got to argue for your players, but that looked pretty cut and dry there.
Yeah. Oh, is this going to be a mound visit? Is he going to cross the line? No. He's going to give a couple of encouraging words. That base is still loaded. 2 outs. Tie game. Ooh, another one.
Right over him.
Now, I can understand.
Yeah, so that one makes a lot more sense if he's throwing it Noki, because they had a little history there, but that was the exact same pitch he just hit that other batter on. I don't think he wanted to do that again. I don't think that was on purpose.
Oof. Big swing and a miss. Noki chasing that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Love to see you guys there in the comments cheering on your players. Ooh. Oh, he called that one a strike as well. That looked pretty good.
Got that in there.
So 1 and 2. RJ strikes him out. They might have to carry him off the field. Oh, I don't know what that signal is.
Throw it high.
Yeah, he's giving him a little pat on the head, so let's see what he calls here. Oh, it's a high fly ball, but it's short. Getting underneath it is the shortstopper who makes the catch, and it was the right call as A.J. Evangelista gets underneath it. And, wow, so it's a tie game through 5.5 as we make our way to the bottom of the 6th inning, all knotted up at 4s.
Wow, yeah, this is an exciting game.
Yep, we're going to bring up Jonathan Narita, MJ Uggan, and DJ Omar, the guy who got it started, Black Eyed Peas style.
Let's get it started.
Oh.
Let's get it started. Oh, it's raining now, FYI.
Yes, sir. Okay, so let's make that adjustment. So we just heard Tony Tenorio is going to pitch, and the DH Nate Camacho is going to first base, and KJ Villagomez has done everything he's going to do. So the DH dies. So great work for KJ Villagomez, and let's call this one right here. The start of the pitching here. Kapow. Call it orange. Tony Tenorio. And he's going to go and start this in the 6th inning. Just for a good old score sheet.
Oh, cancel.
Oh, totally. Just a pause or canceled? Really? All right. Well, take a look at all that rain. It's not a kind of rain. They're not even suspending it. They're just canceling it.
Straight cancel.
Wait, real quick. Well, you mean just calling it for the night? Oh.
Cancel the pitching change. Oh. Oh, change is canceled.
Oh,
So
I thought you were saying that they already called the game.
Oh, okay.
So Tony's staying at first. KJ's still playing. Thanks, Benji.
Yep.
Okay, so all that stuff that we were just talking about, guys, were you confused? Don't worry, we were too.
Yeah. And,
So KJ's still out there.
And right now we're in a rain delay.
Yeah, so, okay, so that was confusing for everybody, but we got it made. I got it fixed over here. The only thing is, Nate is still the DH. That's the other change. You got to change it back. All right. Yeah, Ray, when you said canceled, I thought you were saying it was because of the rain.
And I'm like, it is raining hard.
Like, man, they made that call really fast.
They were not tolerating rain. Yeah.
Tobot says it's still raining pretty hard up there in Dan.
That doesn't sound promising.
Yeah, it doesn't rain soft in Dan at all. So, if anything happens, they can always Milli Vanilli it. Blame it on the rain. Yeah.
I thought we were making like a lip syncing joke or something. And
I thought I had you on board for that one.
I was thinking more like pop culture references than song titles, but yeah. So, in case it hadn't rained enough in the past couple months, it's raining again.
Yeah. Hey, well, we got a little bit of a rain delay here and got you guys watching. On the NMI News Service, we have been posting the updates that we've been getting from DPS regarding some of the recent theft incidents that have been happening. And you guys have been sending us news tips on who you think it might be. And you guys have been spot on for number one. And number two, the folks at DPS are really thankful for those tips. The other thing is, you guys have been great about it, and you don't want to use your name, and that is just perfect. When you send us the messages on our DMs for Facebook or however you contact us, we are not forwarding your names at all to DPS. It's just coming straight from us. So if you're worried about it getting back to you as the one who's giving us the tips about the bad guys, do not worry, unless you want your name. But all it is, when they find out who it's coming from, they just hear that it's coming from the news service and someone who tipped off the news service, and your identity is safe with me. So just want to keep encouraging you guys to continue exactly doing what you're doing. You are doing a great job helping out the investigators for DPS. Help get those bad guys while they're out there trying to make our community upset a little bit.
Yeah. Don't feel bad about tattletaling, because it's better for us, everyone.
Oh, it is, absolutely. I mean, just think about that. Like a couple of those incidents that happened recently, they took the tires off of a pickup truck at the WIC office on Navy Hill. That's one. They also went right in the front gate at the CTSI, stole some truck batteries. And your tips are definitely leading them in the right direction. And we went and looked at them too, and man, that looks exactly like the folks you guys are tipping us off with. So, great job. We forwarded all that info to DPS. Not your names, just that.
Just your info.
Yeah, not your info. Yeah, just the information you provided, who you think it's going to be. But it's really been outstanding. And also you guys sharing it when there's folks that are wanted. You guys are doing a great job with that too. And when there are folks that are missing, you guys are doing a great job. So I say hats off to you. Definitely making this little NMI news service a real viable tool for our community and for our local law enforcement, and making a change for good out here. I'll tell you what, this rain is not coming down lightly.
No.
What do you want?
All right, yeah, it's looking wet and wild out there. Got a little puddle forming in front of one of the dugouts already. Not a great sign for the field, but the grass is gonna like it. It's gonna
The grass has been liking it for a while, for sure. In fact, the lighter spots of grass out there, I think those are just from the grass that got cut. That's just stayed in place afterwards.
I think so.
All right, might be a good opportunity for us to go out there and run the bases.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fun thing to do. Get a little dirty, slide into home plate.
Oh, let's see, I like that. It says buenas on holiday from Guam, Zigo Akasasa. Speaking of Guam, looks like we're going to be heading down to Guam next month for the Tower for Humanity. Since we're Brandon and Landon Aidlet, we're going to be building with those Lincoln logs and timbers or something. I forget.
Tinder?
Yeah, Tinder. They've got a whole bunch of different type of not like off-brand Lincoln logs, and they're going to try to build that tower in Taipei.
Johnson logs?
I don't know what they're called. They've got like something timbers is one of them, tumble timber, and then they get custom Lincoln logs made by this guy out of Minnesota based on the requirements for the design builds that they have. So they just did the Empire State Building,
Wow.
and they did it at the big atrium, the big event center place at Micronesia Mall, where they have the stage often and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. And that was pretty massive. And now in October, I just don't know the name of that tower. That big green-looking tower that kind of jets out and then comes back in, jets out, comes back in. It's like one of the tallest buildings in the world. Here, let's just Google it.
Google that.
Taipei Tower. Taipei 101. That's the name of it. Yep, Taipei World Financial Center.
Okay.
So, is it the tallest building in the world? Well, this is an old stat because it was. So at one point it was the tallest building in the world. It displaced the Petronas Towers way back when, but the current one is the Burj Khalifa in Dubai.
Yep.
Nothing's quite as close to that. And that's almost 1,000 meters tall. Now, Taipei 101. How about that? Look at this. We were talking about puddles. Now look at the infield. Look at home plate. I don't know how we're going to be able to play in this one.
Yeah.
We might have to press pause on the game tonight.
I think Ray might have been right by just canceling it right away.
Yeah. Well, you can't spell rain without Ray. Where'd he go? Oh, he's outside.
Outside soaking it in. But a lot of folks out there in the outfield not planning on waiting around for this one. They're heading to the home front.
Tobot said, Brad, if I go down soon, I'm going to make you drive. You pick me up at Molesso. Man, that's a good place. Ooh, well, it looks like it's still coming down. It looks a little bit later than it was, but not by a whole lot. There's just raindrops all over the place. People are already starting to pack up and leave out there. Not in the dugouts, though. Everybody's still there.
Yeah. Falcons are doing a little dance down there. They're
Probably a rain dance.
trying to stay loose. I mean, they're tied up. I don't know if they get a benefit from.
Oh, they got music. That's why. You can see he's got the Bluetooth speaker there.
I thought they were just fun dancing.
Hashtag fun dancing.
Yep. It's not as serious as serious dancing.
Oh, look at that volume is down. It actually was probably smarter that volume was down for that. Not used to all those being down. There we go. That's it. Really? What? Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's crazy. Wow. Now it's really coming down. Yeah, I don't know. All right, well, Tobot's saying it's calm in Dan. Whatever the heavy stuff is that was coming down in Dan, well, it made its way here.
Yeah.
We're going to need a big mop. We're going to have to get Bennon's hair. Maybe that'll help us out with all that.
Yeah, we're gonna need a bucket and a mop. No macaroni in a pot.
I don't know. Look at that. Infield's looking like the new Sasupi pool, the Olei public swimming pool. Man, this would be not fun to pitch on from the mound for sure. It wouldn't be great to stand at second base or first base right now for the infielders.
No.
It's gonna just get all those cleats gonna get all caked up.
Tanco Palacios slip and slide.
Yeah. Wow. It is looking pretty wet out there. And it's still coming down. Yeah. Like that's a lot of standing water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's the thing that's going to be tough to overcome. Because even if it stops raining now, I think you're looking at...
You got to give it time to absorb it, right? I mean, like, I don't think they're... I think maybe out of frustration they're going to want to finish the game, but I don't know if they're going to be able to play.
Yeah, no. I mean...
Tobot said he has a wet vac. You need to if you're going to be the tint man from Dan.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Slip and slide.
He's going for it. Look at this. Is that Darren Pua? I think that's Darren Pua. He's going shirtless around the bases. And now he's rounding second. And he's coming through it. It looks like he's coming to third. Look at him go. He's shirtless. Is he going to slide? Is he going to go head first?
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Nice. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was worth it right there.
It just everything about that was perfect. The way it happened, I don't think he meant to slide the way he slid.
No, I think he was having that conversation in his mind. He was like, "Am I really gonna slide?" He's like, I think I will. And then right as about when he made the decision, he tripped, and he was just like, "Oh, I gotta go now."
That was amazing. That is the highlight of the night. Oh, there's been a lot of great plays, but that was it. All right, I can't imagine. I'm seeing people with backpacks on now.
Yeah, it looks like they're wrapping it up down there.
Yeah, we'll wait for the official call, folks, but it kind of looks like it. I see a lot of the ball players, it looks like they have started to pack their stuff up a little bit. And I see them throwing their backpacks on. It doesn't look like they can possibly play with this right now.
No,
So we're just waiting for the official call on it, folks. It says raining because didn't know about the game until I saw it live. Oh, yeah. Was he safe or out, said Eric. I think he's safe.
Yeah, he looks safe to me.
Yep. All right, we just got the sign. The game is called for tonight. We'll wait for an announcement on where we're going to go as far as when we're going to resume this game. But we are midway through the sixth, and it's tied at 6. And when we start again, it's going to be Jonathan Narita, MJ Uggan, and then DJ Omar coming up for the Falcons. Anyway, that's what we got here. I want to say thanks to you guys for tuning in, though.
Yeah, it was a fun game while it lasted.
Yep, and then someone must have went out and tried washing their vehicle tonight, because that's always what makes it rain.
Yeah, that's what it is. Who washed their vehicle?
Usually it's Ed Probst when he's washing his truck. It always rains. And, well, he's in the mainland now, so you can't blame him on this one. Thanks, Obama.
That's his fault. It was for sure.
Well, I'll tell you, me and Michelle, happy. You got some rain. All right, that's about all I got for that one. All right, well, hey, I'll tell you what, thanks to the umpires for making it out here tonight. Thanks to all of you guys in the stands. Thanks to Ray Palacios, our chief statistician. Thanks to Luisa Cabrera for not only running the scoreboard and the cameras, but for keeping us fed. Oh, my gosh.
The best Cheetos.
Yes, it was absolutely coming through in the clutch. Thanks to all of you guys in the comments for making it fun for us as well and for cheering on your favorite players. For Trey Dunn and myself, we're done for the night, and we'll keep you guys posted on the NMI News Service. Let you know when we're getting back out there, and hopefully it's going to be soon.
Yeah, hopefully this field will dry up, and there's supposed to be a game tomorrow, but we'll see.
Yeah, we will see is right. All right. So the game tomorrow was supposed to be with the Sandlot and Bandits, but not sure if that's going to happen or if that one's going to get pushed back for this game to get finished. Again, that's going to be pending on the weather.
Yeah, they'll probably have to talk it over, look at all the info they got coming in, and make a decision.
Hey, Kyle? Yes, sir. So, is the Sandlot Bandits going to happen before this one gets finished? No. So that game's going to keep getting pushed until this one's done? What's that? So tomorrow? Oh, it is. Okay, so tomorrow is Sandlot Bandits, and then this game's going to be pushed till Friday. So the continuation of this game is moved till Friday. So now you know.
Now we got it. Hopefully the field can dry out between then and now. And, Dan's already calm. Maybe we got a shot. It'll calm up here in a little bit.
Yeah, we need some serious wind and sun tomorrow.
Yes. Call that in, and hopefully we'll get some more baseball in this week.
All right, so that's it. That's all we got for tonight. So thanks, folks. So for all of us to all of you, have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow if we're able to get this party started again between the Bandits and Sandlot. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Okay.